Hello guys, it's me again, and today we are going to talk about Unit 10, The Art of Complaining, Lesson 8. So, let's get started. Today's grammar will be about relative clauses and noun clauses. Well, if you remember from the previous lesson, we talked about what a clause is. So, what is a clause? Just to refresh your mind, a clause is a collection of words that has a subject and a verb. Now, relative pronouns. Relative pronouns are specific words we are going to use in this grammar. For example, who for person, which for things, that for person and things, when, time, where, places. Now, what is a relative clause? Well, a relative clause is a type of subordinate clause. We can get more information into a sentence without the need to start a new one. For example, I bought a car. The car is very fast. Here we have two sentences, two statements. Or in other words, we have two clauses, okay? I bought a car is one clause. The car is very fast is another clause. Now, how can we become that into a relative clause? Well, we use one of the relative pronouns, and there we are. I bought a car that is very fast. Also, we could say, I bought a car which is very fast, since the car is an object, is a thing. Also, guys, we use relative clauses to give extra information about something. For example, I am looking for a secretary. Okay, fine, you're looking for a secretary, but you need more information so we can find the specific or the right person for the job. Well, in that situation, we can use a relative pronoun and become that sentence or that clause into a relative clause. For example, I am looking for a secretary who can use the computer very well, or that can use the computer very well. So guys, that easy and that simple is how we can make relative clauses. Now let's see a few more examples. Here we have two clauses, okay? Clause number one thing that I hate is people. And then clause number two, who talked during the movie. Now, let's see the part of speech of these two clauses. One thing is the subject. That I hate is the relative clause. And people is the object because I am talking about people. So remember, the object in a sentence is what the subject is talking about. Now, the second clause is the relative clause. Why? We have the relative pronoun who. So, who talked during the movie? Let's see a second one. I hate people who talk during the movie. Here we have again two clauses. Number one, I hate people. There we have subject and object. Also remember, hate is a verb. So, I hate people, relative clause, who talk during the movie. The third example is a little different, but it's with the same idea. One thing that I hate is when people talk during the movie. Now, what is different about this sentence? If you think about the relative pronoun when, yes, that's true, but that's not what really makes the difference. As you can see there, we have the subject, one thing, relative clause that I hate is, but then we have a noun clause. Why this is a noun clause and not a relative clause? Well, because in this sentence, the object, remember, people is the object. You are talking about people. You hate people. So people is after the relative pronoun and not before the relative pronoun. So when we have the object after the relative pronoun, it becomes into a noun clause and not a relative clause. Okay, let's see now a few more examples, guys. So you can read these examples, you can think about it, you can analyze it, and then you can go to your book and complete your exercises. So the first one is, something that I hate is when people don't pay me back. Yes, I mean, of course. Somebody, you lend somebody money and then that person doesn't pay you back, so of course you're gonna get angry. You're gonna hate that person. The next example is, something that bothers me is friends who tell me lies. Indeed, that's something that really bothers me. One thing that I don't like is when people eat with open mouth. Okay, so if you are eating, try not to open your mouth or try not to talk while eating. Next, I can't stand teachers who always leave lots of homework. Well, I'm sorry. Yeah, I can't stand those kind of teachers. So I hope not to be one of those teachers, okay? And the last one, the thing that I hate is when drivers honk at me. Pom, pom. Yes, that's something that I really hate. People, drivers, honking at you without any reason. Well, guys, I hope those examples and explanation will really be helpful for you. So thank you very much for watching. This is the end about this grammar. So I see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.